Okay, moving on from that, we've got something to do with Fallen Frontiers and the second edition release.
Yeah, so this is just a little bit of news to just remind all the people because it kind of came out of the blue for me actually. But Scale75 actually released the second edition version of the rules for Fallen Frontiers. If you've seen this game before, I think it was on, I believe it was Indiegogo. It was certainly on some kind of fundraising platform, and they brought out a whole bunch of amazing sort of 35 millimeter style alien races and sci-fi armies for you to use in their game called Fallen Frontiers. Previous to this, they'd done a whole bunch of different characters and busts for this sort of universe, but they kind of sort of added a game into the mix as well. The game went down quite well. People very much enjoyed it, but I think they were trying to give it a new lease of life and sort of sort out a couple of the kinks in the rules as well. So with this new second edition of the game, you get the two sort of main factions that everyone knows. So you've got the Ares and the Rift factions. The Rift themselves are probably some of the coolest looking aliens I think I've ever seen on a tabletop ever. I love these guys. But yeah, new edition of the game coming out, a new box set for you to go and pick up. It's got all the stuff you need in there, including the cards and the dice and all the other additional accessories and things like that. And as I say, from what people have said, they've sort of streamlined and tweaked the rules to make it a lot easier to play. The miniatures themselves are slightly bigger than what a lot of people will probably be used to playing on the tabletop, especially for something that's a lot more sort of focused on the idea of having larger squads and characters rather than sort of it being like a skirmish warband. So looking at things like Bushido in 35 and stuff. But yeah, the game looks really fantastic. The miniatures look really good. Hopefully a lot of the problems with the rules that they had first time around have been ironed out for a lot of people. And yeah, definitely want to go and check out. It's one of those sort of underlying sci-fi games that I think a lot more people should play. So.
Yeah, I have to say I completely missed the fact that Scale 75 had released the game.
Really?
Yeah. Which is a shame because their stuff is absolutely gorgeous.
It is amazing.
And I mean, I came at them from the other point of view where I was after their paint range, and then because of their paints, I discovered that they did the busts and the like. But these figures are absolutely gorgeous.
Now, I remember we actually received a few copies of the Fallen Frontiers busts, I think near the start of the year, because it was just after I'd been brought on as content manager that we got some of those in. I remember filming with John about those. Mm-hmm. They are some absolutely beautiful sculpts. Yeah. The models are superb. Yeah, Scale 75 do some of the highest quality sculpts out there at the moment for characters.
I think that's probably why they went for a slightly larger size as well, because they are very much a painter's company. So it gives you a bit more of a canvas to play with, and those big sort of sweeping flat areas of armor and the like on it is something where you can put down a flat color and a bit of a highlight and a wash, or if you are a real hardline figure painter, you can go nuts on sort of flat panels like that, which it's always it really is a blank canvas to play with.
They always look like miniatures that I think are crying out to be done with airbrushes. I think that seems to be the case with these. Although obviously people like Angel Heraldez and stuff will work wonders on these with brushes as well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I will not allow myself to go near them because
you've still got hobbits to paint. That's why.
No, I don't.
No.
I have pretty much finished painting my Hobbit army.
Nobody's ever finished.
No, I'm gonna buy more. The Hobbit army must grow. The Shire will expand. The Empire will grow.